Hi guys, I am Viva and I'm extremely excited to be back. And by that I mean back in front of the camera. My eyes have healed even though I got the infection twice, but everything's great now and we used that time. So my husband actually did a really nice makeover to my tiny little kitchen. I hope you appreciate and like it as I do. I think it's very welcoming, very homey. So I got a new little kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make this no bake Oreo cheesecake. It's very easy, very delicious. You're gonna love it. So let's have some fun. This is all we need for our Oreo cheesecake. You need gelatin, water for the gelatin, cream cheese, vanilla, powdered sugar, melted butter, and of course Oreo cookies. I am using party size because I'm gonna make another dessert afterwards. Of course you can use the chocolate filling Oreo cookies if you'd like. I'm just using the regulars. And I will need heavy cream, which I have in the refrigerator. It has to be chilled, so I will take it out just before I need to whip it. So let's start. We'll prepare the crust from Oreo cookies, which we have to crush inside a food processor or in a plastic bag with your rolling pan. Any way you can do that. And mixing with the butter, I will place in the recipe exactly how many cookies I'm using for the crust. I'm not crushing them totally fine. That's my personal preference. You can crush them to a sand, really fine consistency. Just that's my preference. And to the crushed cookies, I'm going to add the melted butter and mix very well. The cookies are mixed with the butter and I have prepared my 9-inch springform pan. I have placed parchment paper on the bottom and this is where I'm going to put and make my crust. First I'll spread it just to get it like that, and now I'll just finish it off with the bigger spoon. There it is, nice, even, beautiful crust. I will place it in the refrigerator for about 10 minutes maybe, just until I'm preparing the cream cheese filling. It is. Before I start with my cream cheese, I want to add the gelatin to the water so it can what is the word I'm looking for? Dissolve. Thank you, baby. So I'm gonna dissolve the gelatin in the water and set it on the side. I'll get it faster. And there it is. And set it on the side. And we'll start with the cream cheese. Always room temperature. I've been having it for a few hours out of the refrigerator. I sealed it nicely. There it is. I got it. Okay. And first I'm gonna use my spatula to get little creamy consistency, which is very easy because it has been already outside the refrigerator for hours. So look how nice and easy this is. If you like, you can use your hand mixer for this, but I really enjoy doing it. I am enjoying that. See, it's kind of really nice to see that silky cream. So I like doing it by hand. And to this now, I will add the powdered sugar, and I'm going to sift it. The powdered sugar or icing sugar tends to have lumps. This is why I am sifting it. And we'll mix and combine very well the cream cheese with the powdered sugar. Okay. And now gently I'll mix it all together. There it is. It really takes less or about a minute to do that, and the powdered sugar is melting really fast. This is why I like using powdered sugar. And let me just add the vanilla and mix that as well. Nice and smooth. Done. I'll put it on the side. It's time for the heavy cream. I just took it out of the refrigerator. It always has to be chilled. That's 500 milliliters. And I'm placing it in a mixing bowl. And I'll use my hand mixer to whip it. I'll start on a low speed and gradually increase. This consistency is perfect. We don't need more than this because anyways we're using gelatin, so that's good enough. Let me just see if I'm gonna need a bigger bowl. I did switch to a bigger bowl, guys, and I apologize. It's aluminum, stainless steel, and you can't see, but my big mixing bowl that is glass, it's actually occupied right now, so I can't use it, so I'm gonna use this one. I was hoping this size is gonna do the job, but it's not going to. And I'm gonna add the rest of the whipped cream. My husband is laughing. I said something wrong. He always corrects my English. I know it's not. What did I say?
The bowl is occupied.
The bowl is occupied. What am I supposed to say?
Maybe unavailable.
Okay, the bowl, the glass mixing bowl I have, it's unavailable. It's not occupied. I'm sorry. Well, I'm learning, asking questions and learning. It's my third language, so bear with me. I'm getting there. You know, it's one thing to cook. I can do that. But I'm basically learning the specific terminology that is used in cooking and baking. So I apologize for that. But I hope you understand what I mean. So let's keep whipping and mixing. That's perfect. It's all done. Let me show you. There it is. And the gelatin is all set, so I'm just gonna take it to my microwave. I'll place it first for 10 seconds and we'll check it after 10 seconds. And I'm not placing it with the spoon. This is 10 seconds, stirring well, and I believe 10 more seconds will be perfect. Yes, exactly, it's perfect. And now I want to show you. There it is, the gelatin is melted. You never want to let your gelatin go to boil. And we're adding that. And just give it a quick mix to incorporate it well, and that's it. Just want to point something. Always go around the walls of your bowl. This way everything is incorporated. I know the sound is horrible, but just for a little bit. And it's done. Now all we have left is to put together our cheesecake. The crust is out of the refrigerator and it's ready. You can hear that. It doesn't take much for the butter to cool down and set. And look at the mixture. I just wanted to show you. It has so much air. It's like mousse consistency. It's a little heavy, so I'm gonna take it like that. Start from the middle towards the edges, the walls of the ring, and I'll drop it like that. And from here, I'll start breaking the Oreo cookies in half, and then another half, so in quarters, and I'll start placing them around the walls of the ring. Because I want to have a layer, a visible layer, even when I remove the ring, not only when I cut the cake. When we cut the cake, we'll see the layer, but when I remove the ring, I want to see also the layer. That's it. And now I'll cover with the rest of the cream. And now gently spread it. This is one of our favorite cheesecakes. And we also like fruit cheesecakes, and especially no bake. I love easy recipes that you can put together and don't have to turn on the oven, especially in the summer when it's hot outside. So that works perfect. Do your best to make it as even as possible. And I'm going to try it. That's what my dad used to do when something is delicious, it tastes delicious. And in Bulgaria we also have saying something is so delicious you'll be licking your fingers, you know, when you eat and it's like really good, you could do that. So I crushed 3 Oreo cookies to decorate the top of the cake. And I'll spread the crumbles like that. You know, when you do some little touches that makes your dessert or your dish more special and fancy looking. And people might think you got it from a bakery. Okay, that's enough. I'm not going to use everything. That's perfect. And now I'm gonna place some Oreos on the top, like that. I decided to use some more. Why not? And there it is. And the last thing is to take it to the refrigerator for about 4-5 hours, or if possible overnight. This is the perfect thing to do overnight. This is what I'm going to do. I'm gonna keep it in the refrigerator overnight, and I'll see you when it's ready. The cake is ready. It stayed overnight in the refrigerator and I just took it out. So let's see what happened. I'm gonna use just simple plastic knife to run around the walls. I don't wanna scratch my pan. Let's see. And that's the moment of the truth. Let's see how it looks. There it is. See, now you can see the layer from outside. So it's really beautiful. I think that's pretty beautiful, good looking cake and fancy looking. So I like it. All we have left is to cut it and try a piece. And when you cut cake, just wipe your knife. This way you will always get a clean cut. And let's get this piece out. Carefully. There it is. Look at that. And we'll place it. And I'll give it a try. Look at this. Oh my God. Okay, what can I tell you? I have to drop the fork. It is actually awesome. This Oreo cheesecake, just go try it. Make it. It's so simple, it's so easy to make it, and you're gonna love it. I promise you that. If you do make that cake, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know how you like it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.